The kids have been moved from Oyo to Kaduna. Nobody knows whether they are alive or dead. Sowore. Which kids? Those kids inside Oyo bush and the teachers. Oh my goodness. They have been moved to Kaduna. How? How? Did they trek to Kaduna, or they went on a bike? Or how did they go? Who mobilized them? Who gave them cars to travel down all the way to Kaduna? And they were not caught. They were not arrested on the road. Something is definitely wrong. African National Congress AAC presidential candidate for 2027 election, Omowole Sowore, has alleged that school children abducted in Oyo State have been moved to Kaduna State, expressing concern over their safety while reacting from Kuje Correctional Center following his remand in a separate legal matter. Sowore made the claim during an interview on TV Platinum on Monday 2026, while commenting on the ongoing protests demanding the rescue of the abducted children. The demonstrations have drawn attention to growing concerns over insecurity and the need for authorities to secure the safe return of the victims. According to the AAC presidential candidates, the children are no longer believed to be in Oyo State. Although he did not provide evidence to support the assertion, he also expressed fears that their current condition remains unknown. Exactly, nobody knows what is wrong. Those people, we've not heard anything now for the past many weeks. We've not heard from that woman that would usually come and make videos and talk about their demands. We've not heard anything, really. Maybe God knows if those people are still safe. It's a shock that those kids have been moved from Oyo State to Kaduna. I'm revealing to you today, nobody knows whether they are alive or dead. Sowore said the uncertainty surrounding the children's whereabouts highlights the urgency of intensified rescue efforts by security agencies. He argued that the prolonged captivity of the victims has heightened anxiety among their families and supporters, who continue to demand decisive action from the government. It is well, we really just hope that those people are still fine. I'm telling you, because indeed we have not heard anything from them. It is well. Enoban says, news view for maximum prison. Perhaps there are some bandits there who connect with Oyo kidnappers who informed Sowore upon arrival. It is like Bandit Alhaji who wants the government to negotiate with terrorists. Let him tell the world how we got the news. Ahmed says, Sowore na palaba boy. For him, I pray for long life and good health. Now this type of Allah that shortened the Kalakuta King Green, may that kind demise cease in Oduduwa. Sowore, Jeje o. Commander says, how possible? From Oyo to Kaduna, like among you to how possible? They said the bush has been surrounded, so if they're even going to escape outside of the bush, the people that are staying and waiting for them to come outside, did they slip off? So how come? How did they get to the expressway to travel to Abuja? How were they able to leave the bush? By bush or by expressway, where we have lots of security checkup? If by road, how come they were not seen? Or by helicopter? How true can this be? It is well. Justin says, Sowore have a question to answer about his knowledge of the victims' movement from Oyo to Kaduna. This country is full of suspense and confusion. I'm telling you, everyday drama. Soldier will act drama for us. Police will act drama for us. Everybody's just acting drama at this point. It is well. For Jacqueline says, do you think those children are still in Oyo? You might be saying the truth because they already know that the security are working day and night to figure out their position. Sowore always seeking cheap popularity. With cheap popularity, it is sensational, unverified, misleading, and false information. In every information, there is always an iota of truth. After that, says, how did this idiot know when that have been moved to Kaduna? He should give us the facts. Okay, that's why you're calling him idiot. As Shehu says, I suspect they must have been moved out of Nigeria. To where? To where now? Hey God. Mohammed Gabra says, kidnappers, bandits, terrorists, corrupt politicians, and public servants are having a field day while government critics are languishing in jail. What a country. Indeed, what a country. Frederick Esabu says, the kids moved to Kaduna through what means of transportation? Chioma says, Yoruba lands are fully under the government of Boko Haram and ECC. I cry for my Yoruba brothers. Adigun says, source of your opinion information, please. Stop misleading people with unverifiable information. Why don't you face the problem that puts yourself in, for God's sake? Okay? I said, just tell us that the government is careless about those kids. After that's all. Oh God, this country is doomed. As Boniface says, Nigeria should declare war against Hausa Fulani Muslims because they are terrorists. Hausa Fulani Muslims are the strongest Muslims on earth because of lawlessness. Now, wherever there is lawlessness, Allah festers. Allah, who is Satan, thrives in lawlessness. Lawlessness in Nigeria have given Allah a lot of free human languages to eat in okay. Lawlessness in Nigeria have given Allah a lot of free human beings to eat in Nigeria. Okay. It's time for Hausa Fulani Muslims to be arrested anywhere they are and be put into prison. God punish. Adekale Adakole says, thus terrorist activities are well coordinated. They move and change location. They know your village more than you. Yes, so I pray that they are still alive. The children, you mean, and the parents and the teachers. Ben Akemi says, just imagine. Emily says, how you take no? It is well. Oluwashon says, Nigeria, our country. Anthony Iluebunam says, are you now a member of the bandits that makes you have first hand of information on the movement of the children? Maybe he heard it from somewhere. Who knows? Chikuma says, there's nothing to doubt about Mr. Sowore. About what Mr. Sowore said. After all, the terrorists have they have their own intelligence gathering. It will be a fool of them to still remain in a state where they wreaked havoc. Maybe they say, how did you know that they have been moved to Kaduna? I don't know. Chike says, the Minoko was adopted by Tinubu, but the Yorubas did not understand when the past late Yoruba leaders was warning them. Today, fake Buhari has passed his baton of buying to Tinubu to continue. I'm waiting to see what the second tenure will be like. As he says, how did you know? And which road did they follow? Wait, are you among them? He's among them. Yeah, question. Paul Siri says, Sowore they always get authentic first-hand information like Mazin and Dukano. Last, you'll see that what he just said is true. I don't believe the abducted teachers and children are still inside that so-called park. Sowore is saying the truth, okay? And Paul says it is well, Abi, in every situation. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.